Buckets. That's the name of my boat. Buckets.
Buckets. What we get.
Not the only transfer we got from Florida. Keith Stone, too. Remember that.
Everybody who watches his show on a regular basis knows my love of the stretch four.
You know, we all make mistakes. He might have made one going to Tallahassee.
Mercy if y'all don't know. Dribble to the left, cross over to the right. Hurricane to the game, many buckets for the night. Matt with the pick and roll, Melissa with the give and go. This Shally-oo, pretty girl dunking in the hole. Check the scoreboard, this what we fall for. Beat the game play, they want an encore. Yeah, overtime for another round. It's buckets out the buckets, baby. You out of time. It's buckets. What it is, homie, it's buckets. Woo! We get buckets. Yeah, baby, buckets.
I have no shame.
I know. That's the problem.
You guys are awesome.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Buckets. I'm Matt. He's Vish. She's Melissa. Melissa, shout out Dan Barry. How are we doing tonight?
And also shout out Josh, who's become a new regular.
Shout out Josh, too.
I am pumped for this weekend. Me and Vish are headed up to Tallahassee for some football. Vish, how's it going?
Good. Ready to beat Florida State. So we got that going for us.
There we go.
I do want to say to any of our Jewish listeners, watchers, I hope everyone had an easy fast on this Yom Kippur. And my condolences to the victims of the shooting in a London synagogue earlier today.
Was it London or I thought it was Manchester?
I believe it was London, because my mom called me freaking out because my brother lives in London. But either way, my condolences.
Yeah, not the point.
Yeah, my condolences to the family of those lives that were lost. Crazy times, crazy world we live in. So, what's up, Rock and Rant? Look at that. We rarely get donuts. So.
Came right in with the donut too.
Look at that.
Love it.
I like how
Rock and Rant needs to get added to my wall of fame. I haven't done that yet, but it will happen.
I'd like to point out, man, we both met you together. You just called her out as if like I'm not on the show. What is this?
Rock and Rant needs to get added to the wall. I got to do another photo haul. I just realized that I sent in to get DJ's photo printed out to add to the wall, and I missed one. So we got to get Rock and Rant up here. Find him a good spot. There have been some additions, though. You'll see the wall's a little bit more full.
It does look more full.
Yep. Vish's brother-in-law is now on the wall, and his friend that I asked them to take a picture of me and Vish after one of the football games, and they decided to selfie it up first. So I was like, you know what? That's going to get added to the wall.
There you go.
So, but most importantly, the crew is up here. But anyway, we've got a fun show tonight. We've got 2 segments and then final thoughts. First one is we're going to go over the women's roster. So last week, if you missed our show, we went through the men's roster rotation, what we thought the starting lineups were going to be. And then we also had women's shooting guard Vicky Blazig on. So go catch that out. Check that out. Catch it. Whatever. Can't speak today. Today.
Go catch them all.
Catch them all like Pokemon. Today, women's roster. And then we have a fun little game that Vish has planned regarding like all-time NBA teams, and it's going to be fun. So stick around for that. You can play along. But let's start off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go position by position for like what we think the starting lineup's gonna be, and then we'll kind of break down each player as we go. So 1 through 5. You want to start with a point?
We can start at the point.
All right, Vish, who do you think? Also, first, shout out Vish. He is streaming from his new place. He is now a homeowner in Miami. So congrats to Vish. Congrats on the new place. It's really nice. I've seen it.
Thank you. There's nothing in here really. So
There's nothing in there yet. I will be decorating the background. So if you hate it, it's my
Yeah.
fault.
So when it looks like shit, blame her.
Hmm.
I mean, I think if any of you have heard us talk about what our predictions were going to be for the season, especially because we had her on the show recently, I'm pretty sure we all agreed that Gal Raviv is probably going to be the starting point guard.
Yeah, I think that's a given at this point. I'd be surprised if she's not. I would say more so than just the starting point guard. She's probably going to play a majority of games, and have a high minute count. So I think she'll be the primary ball handler,
Yeah,
and
she's-
kind of the offense will run through her.
she's the reigning. What's she playing? The MAC last year? What
The
Matt? I don't even know.
the one with 2 A's, the mid Atlantic.
Yeah. The reigning
MAC.
conference player of the year and freshman, not just freshman of the year, like the actual conference player of the year. She put up 25 against us last year. She set a scoring average record in the FIBA Under-19 tournament from Israel. She was on the show 2 weeks ago, so go catch that. But this is an all-level score. She can score from all 3 levels. She can play defense. She's ridiculous. I may or may not have fangirled when we had her on the show 2 weeks ago. Matt missed that. But yeah, she's the real deal, and she's only a sophomore, which means we have her for 3 seasons. So I'm very excited for that. Thoughts, guys?
So this might be. I have a different point guard.
Who do you think the point guard's going to be?
Amarachi Kimpson, technically the point.
You think you're?
I think Gal. I think Gal's the 2.
Interesting.
Yeah, 100%. I just think stylistically, like
100%.
yeah,
I was going to have Amarachi at the 2.
yeah. No, I mean, she's more of a pass first. She's like one of the most like efficient playmakers in the country last season. Like if you look at her advanced stats and stuff, and she put up like 15 a game. But I think she's more known as like a passer and playmaker. She was in the 90th percentile in assist percentage. So I have her at the 1.
You think maybe that's like a little interchange thing between her and?
Yeah, I just had her listed as the 1.
They both
I think
play the
they're both-
1.5.
Yeah, I mean, well, in basketball now too, it's like it's
Largely
essentially
positionless.
it's super. Yeah, it's positionless. So I mean, I'm not pushing back at all. I just had her listed as the 1. So
So do we think that's your?
What was her? You said something about her efficiency when we had her on the show a few months ago.
so I have her percentages in front of me. It was 51% from the field, 37 from 3, and 84% from free throw. And she had a 10% like turnover rating, which is like one of the best. And then she was 50th in offensive rating in the entire country last year. So, which is tough, like, because usually that's like dominated by bigs because they shoot a higher field goal percentage, so it's easier, But yeah, so very efficient player offensively.
And she's an incoming junior from UNLV, so
She
ideally,
has another year.
if it works out, we have Gal and Amarachi for 2 years as our starting backcourt.
Yeah,
So
it's a great duo to have now, and then a great duo to have next
imagine
year
that
too.
another year of them playing together.
Yeah.
The three is where I have a couple people that I think could play there. I think it depends on if we want to play really big or if we want to play like 3 guards to start. I'm in between Vicky Blazig or starting Maya Kone if we want to go big. I think you could plug either one of them in there. I think it would be better to have Maya coming off the bench because I think she gives us some more height off the bench because we don't have a lot of depth in the front court. So I would put Blazic at the 3. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean that makes it really small, which was a problematic last year.
I
I think that might be the direction they go in. I kind of always assume that when in-demand transfers come here, it is to start, and all the 3 players we've mentioned are that a little bit more so than Maya. It's coming off an injury, by the way, don't forget. So she might have to work her way back a little bit. She was the preseason player of the year last year for FIU and then got injured and didn't play. So
it was a wrist injury, by the way. I finally figured out what the injury was.
Yeah, so there's probably a little bit of work back to game speed, even though obviously she's fine, she's healthy, so that's good. But so at least to start, I think we mentioned 3 guards. That is very small. And then if you're gonna, I mean, we'll talk about backups in a second, but there's definitely one backup who I think we expect to play quite a bit, that played a lot and started some last year, that is returning, that's also undersized. So I don't know if they want to play that small, but to your point, we don't.
So who would you
This
plug in
roster's
at the
going to
3?
construct. Well, I think it's still going to be Vicky, but that does make us quite small. Which is a concern, because we struggle with that last year. Although Gal's a little bit taller, so you know, whether she's the 1 or the 2, whatever, that does give you a little bit of size. But to your point, we also don't really. I mean, we're going to talk about, you know, the front court and the power positions in a second, but there's not really a powerful on this roster outside of some of the freshmen, maybe.
Jess said she wanted to play the 4.
She's
Like,
6'3" and was a starting center in the ACC last year.
Yeah, I know, but I think she's more comfortable. I don't know. Well,
I mean, I'm not saying she can't play the 4, but I mean, when we get to there, we'll see. I think she's going to start at the 4, but there isn't actually like a natural 4. I think she can play it. I think she's going to have to play it, but because we have
I will be interested to see how Simone develops because she's 6 feet and is a shooter, can stretch the floor. She didn't play last year because of a finger injury, but if she's developing well, I feel like you have someone kind of like a Jasmine Roberts that you could plug her into multiple positions because she has size, but she plays like a guard, and you could plug her in at the 3. I wouldn't say she's starting, but I'd be interested to see how much playing time she gets through the year, and what she can do because she has a lot of size for a guard. She's 6 feet, so.
Yeah, she's definitely a wing, and that's what I'm saying. So maybe you do bring Kone off the bench to give you a little bit of depth at the 4, essentially, because she can play there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably, if you want to play more of a traditional player at the 4, she's probably the best option to do that.
Matt, what do you think we plug in at the 3?
I have Kone at the 3 just because of the versatility, like defensively, and her ability to make plays like without the ball. So like she averaged like 2 offensive rebounds a game. She was in the 95th percentile for block percentage. 96th percentile for defensive rating. She can guard multiple positions, like I said, and I think she complements everyone else in that starting lineup really well too. But I do think like you guys are saying, just size-wise and whatnot, like they'll probably stagger minutes a good amount. But I think she's gonna have too much of an impact on the game to like not be out there.
And I think Maya is going to be a hard guard for whoever the 3 is on another team because she's big, but because she can play the wing position, she can play the 3 really well, even though she's bigger, and she can shoot. I think that's going to be a tough defend for opponents.
I just kind of worry about her playing the 3 with what I think we're going to put at the 4 and the 5. To me, that's a little bit clunky as a lineup.
Well, I said I think Vicky plays a 3 to start. I think you need some experience and size coming off the bench. And our backup big is we'll talk about her later, Candice Pettigrew. Petticow. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Yeah, you said so smooth the first one. I was like, she got it. And then you like, you didn't have the confidence.
Is it Pettigrew? The
It doesn't matter. The way you said it, everyone would have believed it. You sold it. And then you immediately
know.
question yourself.
I hate mispronouncing names, so I apologize in advance to Candace. But she doesn't have a lot of experience, but I mean, she's a big that can play the 5, and then we have freshmen too that are tall. So I think it just depends on how they develop. But I think at the 4 and the 5, we were pretty set on who is going to be there, with Jess Peterson from SMU playing the 4 and Rashaya Kyle playing the 5 from Florida. So Rashaya is 6'6", Jess is 6'2".
Yeah,
Jess had 20 boards against us last year.
And she led the ACC in rebounding as a center. That's why I'm a little bit. I get she's going to play the 4.
She was 12th in the nation in offensive rebounds.
Yeah, no, she's
crazy.
But that was all out of the center position, and there is instinct and all that goes into rebound. That doesn't really matter what position you put someone out. Like the people that rebound at that level, just like they're like a ball magnet. It's like a sixth sense you can't teach when you rebound that well. But
I mean,
she is a center. Like I know. She said she's excited to play power forward. She's a center. We just have too many good centers, so we're going to start multiple ones.
I think their minutes are going to get staggered a bit. I think they start, but I think it's very important to point out that having both of them being able to play the center is such a change of pace from last year when Cam would get in trouble. Nat was not a strong center. She was definitely more of a 4. So having 2 bigs that we could put there, especially if one of them gets in foul trouble, is very important. We're gonna get to Nay.
Yeah, we'll get to Nay in a second.
Yeah,
no, I do agree. We'll have to rotate them some, and if I'll have to go look, but I feel like Rashaya didn't play big minutes last year for someone that was a starter, played, was their primary center at Florida. I feel like her minutes were not that heavy. Maybe I'm wrong though. For some reason that's stuck in my head. And so maybe it will be a little bit more rotating in there.
Yeah.
And that's where
we got options. We got options, which we did not have last year. Josh even said it. There's a lot more. We have a lot more.
Well, I mean, so
she played 27 minutes a game.
Yeah, so that's a lot, but it's not like, okay, we're not. It means someone else is going to play quite a bit at center. If we do something similar, probably be Jess. But then Jess is also going to get minutes at the 4, so that opens up even more minutes at the 4, which is where you'll probably see, that distribute across the 4 players we just talked about, as well as some of the best players like May and maybe Simone if she gets. I don't know. We don't know what her role is because again, unless that she got injured last year. But yeah, so I think you're right. There's going to be a pretty big rotation here. So as much as we're starting 2 centers, I think they'll both be on the floor. Obviously, part of the game, but then I think we'll also see them rotating, playing as the primary center on the bench.
The thing I think about Jess's game too that kind of helps with this is I think she's at her best when she's in the high post, faces up and attacks. So you can kind of get that high-low action going. She's a pretty good passer too for the position wise, but it's gonna be interesting to see them play together.
Who do you guys think is the first off the bench? Or first 2, because we both were back and forth between Vicky and Maya as far as who was going to be at the 3.
Yeah, I was going to say whoever doesn't start between.
Yeah.
But also, keep in mind, remember, especially in these first games, I expect there to be a lot of changeable lineups in terms of maybe even who starts. Remember the first game last year, and they started instead of Jasmine.
Yeah.
I
mean, I still. Josh asked about Nay. I think Nay Adams gets plenty of minutes off the bench. She's really the only one left from last year that played. Simone's the other one, but she didn't play. Nay's gonna get minutes mainly because she's a defensive animal, but from what Coach Kolop has said, she's been working on her 3-point shooting like crazy this offseason. So if she's gotten better with that, she's gonna earn herself minutes. She's just a high energy player.
I will say that position is really crowded.
Yes, it is. Very crowded.
Vicky actually played a lot of point at USF too.
Mm-hmm.
You got her. You've got Gal. You've got Amarachi. We talked about. That's just a lot of minutes at the point. And Nay's definitely better with the ball in her hands offensively, and like you said, defensively, she's a good on the ball defender, defending the other team's point guard though. So she's gonna have to. That's just a crowded position we have on this team now. Now I think we'll play multiple of them at the same time to kind of like undo that logjam a little bit. But I don't know. I don't honestly. It's still, this is only a year or two for Coach Phillip. I feel like by the time we got to the end of Coach Meyer, I kind of knew what I knew how she coached. I knew what type of players she liked and like kind of how she was going to coach the team and rotate in. We're still learning that with Coach Phillip a little bit.
I think we'll learn more this year because now she had the whole off season to recruit. This is her high school class coming in. This is her transfer portal class coming in. Transfer portal players that she was coaching here when the portal opened. So it wasn't like a rush after the portal had already been open for weeks when she got the job. So I think we may get a better idea of what type of, plan she's going to run. And we'll probably see it over the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Like last year was just who can we get into play, and that was kind of the focus. But I don't. This is just because we haven't seen a lot of it because it's only been a year. And again, that roster was jammed together with what can we get in here. It wasn't really necessarily, didn't have the time and space and opportunity to really construct exactly what she wanted. But I'm not sure if what her ideal team looks like. Like what's her ideal player, what style. Still a little bit up in the air for me.
I mean, they've talked about, even the assistant coaches have talked about tempo and getting defensive stops to run the floor and only having to set up an offense if they need to. So that's what they expect, but we'll see.
Yeah, they talk about that, and then this is the second year in a row. And I know we could say last year was, jammed together, but starting to bigs and then saying we're going to play tempo. This year, especially saying we want to play tempo. That doesn't really. Again, this is not a knock on anyone. It's just we just don't know yet. She has not had the opportunity yet, so that's why I think it's interesting to see what she does with all these guards. Because she's definitely, and again, that I know more than her, because I certainly don't. I felt like she played Nay a lot more than I would have last year. I thought she faded a little bit down the stretch. As a freshman, but that doesn't mean it was wrong. You just say I don't know what I would have done. Would it have worked? I don't know. Probably not. So,
do you guys think we see out of the 5 freshmen, which are the top 10 class, do you see any of the freshmen getting significant minutes off the bench this year?
I think Soma could play. Because I think we are missing that in between. I would say I think Natalie and Simone will compete for minutes. Mm-hmm. They're both kind of taller shooters.
Yeah.
Although Natalie's a lot taller, but
Natalie's
both
6'3", Simone is 6 feet.
Yeah, but they're both going to stretch the floor from the wing. That's kind of what their skill is. So I think they'll compete for minutes. But I still think we're kind of lacking that in-between kind of player that can go inside, which I think someone might get minutes there. Again, so it's hard to see. I mean, Camille's the highest rated player in the class. Meredith is a stud in Indiana and has a bright future. It's so hard for me to see that many minutes being available at those guard positions.
Yeah.
But who knows?
This incoming class we're going to hear a lot from them.
Yeah, I mean, but again, just going back to last year, we had both the Cavenders and Jasmine. I was like, oh, there's not going to be a lot of minutes there. And they went and took that job. So there's always opportunities.
Yeah.
Right. So.
What do you think, Matt?
I mean, outside of that, top 6. I mean, so are you thinking that some of the freshmen could pass up like a Nay possibly in the rotation as
Not
well.
necessarily pass up, but like
Well,
Vish makes a point that Soma is that kind of in between player that maybe the power forward that we don't have that can shoot, that can stretch the floor a little bit. Do you see anyone squeezing out minutes just because of their makeup and style of play?
Yeah, and that's why I don't necessarily think Camille or Meredith will get a lot of minutes just because they would basically have to come from Gal and Amarachi or Vicky.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they can't go take those minutes. It is a competitive situation, and they're really good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very highly rated recruiting class with players that a lot of ACC schools would play significantly in year one. So it's not. So who knows? Maybe they just practice better and play better, and the player we thought that was going to play just isn't because the freshman takes their job. I mean, again, we saw it last year. Nate took, Lamaya's minutes. Just took them. He was better. He was playing better defense, and that's why I actually think there is a floor to the number of minutes Nail play just because she defends so hard that you're gonna get her on the floor at some point and get her some minutes. So defense will earn you playing time. So I think that's why I'd be shocked if she's like fully just like doesn't play. And I think that it would take the freshman kind of taking her minutes for that time. So I think it's hard for a freshman to break into this backcourt because it's kind of loaded. And like, at what point would you say, all right, we'll put Camille in instead of like sliding Vicky over if Vicky's playing the three, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they do though. It's hard. I still don't know kind of what.
I mean, it's a nice problem to have. That we've got the depth in the back.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're just assuming on paper, but like I'm saying, I mean, this is a top 10 freshman class, and between that and the portal, we've got on paper a nice collection of guards.
I know it's a running joke on the show about how like we said the same thing last year, but we kind of did. And yeah, it didn't work. So I mean, you don't know until you know. And the big variable, and this is, I mean, these players have never played together, and you can practice and do all of that. That's why there's so many questions. Obviously, it's not nearly as many question marks as with the men's team, where like literally no one returned, including the coaching staff. Like it's literally just a brand new everything this time. But we have continuity in the coaching staff. There are a couple of players that are back, so it'll be a little bit more stable. But yeah, I mean, we're sitting here like literally like the two of the top big centers in like power conferences are both on the team. We're like, oh yeah, we're going to play them together. Like, okay, but I'm going to, again, I think we should, because they're that, you got to put the I'm always put the talent on the floor. That's the talent, you put it on the floor. Figure it out. But am I going to sit here and say there's not a possibility that could go horribly wrong? Of course it could. Like that, they're both centers. Those two centers in 2025. Like we're going.
I mean, there's always a possibility.
Yeah. So I mean, like it could.
There's a possibility I could go try out and as a walk-on and make the men's team because I still got a year of eligibility.
Men's walk-on. No, but I mean, it's. I mean, it could vary. So I think that could go really well too, because if it actually is working, it's really hard. Who has two bigs to guard that? Right. So if it actually is working, then you get the other side of it. But could it the floor is compressed, we're plotting on offense, all this stuff is on the table.
There's potential, but like Vish said, it's very unknown.
There was potential last year too.
None of these players have played together. Yeah,
and that's the Nate. That's going to just be every year.
Yeah.
I mean, that is college sports now.
Yeah.
You don't get to build to a crescendo. It's just kind of a little bit of a rebuild every year. And I really like this roster. I like what we've done. I love this incoming freshman class. I think they have high potential. And yeah, Josh's question, how many do you think redshirt? It could actually, I mean, conceivably be 4.
Yeah.
I don't know which ones because I don't know if there's minutes for that many players if we're gonna, look at the ones that we brought into the portal as kind of first in line to play. I know that's not how it works. We're not in practice to evaluate them. Obviously, that's what the coach is doing. But if you start looking at all the transfer players we got in, the returning players, there's not. I mean, we're not going to play a 10-person rotation. So
I will say back to what you were saying. I think this team has more potential, and like I know last year we were talking about this blah blah blah, but it's not like me picking on last year's team, but the type of players, not including the freshman class, just the portal players that Coach Cullip and staff brought in. It's different because these are players that are coming from their respective schools where they were starting, where they're used to having the ball in their hands. Last year, it was more of like role players that we brought in, and Coach Cullip had to piece stuff together, and I think she did a great job for what she could do. And there was a few games that we should have won where we just gave up leads in the fourth quarter. I just don't see us. I mean, again, it's on paper, but I just don't see that type of collapse. I feel like we have more depth, more experience than what we had last year. But again, I don't know. The games have to be played.
So I think there is more broad experience as kind of being frontline starters. There's not a lot of, how do I phrase this?
They're younger.
No, actually that too. Other than the starting front court we're talking about,
Which
there's not a lot
good.
there's not a lot of winning. We did take players off of team like SMU was battling us to that last day. They were one of the schools that kept us out of the ACC tournament by winning. So, and this isn't a knock on them or on Jets because I think she's fantastic. I saw her person kick our ass. She's fantastic. But when you talk about winning games, it's like there's a little bit of, like you said, we should have won more games last year by how we were playing. It just didn't happen because I don't know, the ball is round. It bounces weird sometimes. We just don't win. And when you get used to winning, it's contagious. How hot we started last year. And once that thing snowballed, there's no breathers in conference play you can get. So it'll be an interesting experiment essentially to see how they get through that.
I'm excited.
This is not to knock the players at all. I think it's just a very different team from last year. Last year we actually had 2 starters off of our Elite 8 team starting.
Yeah. The ticket office, I'd emailed about the tip-off dinner. So the guy from the ticket office called me so I could buy the tickets for the tip-off dinner today. And I mentioned, because he was like, oh, I think I might have your payment on file. I'm like, oh, I have football season tickets. And then I was like, oh, I don't have basketball season tickets anymore because I'm credentialed media. And I told him that we cover the women's team. And so he's asking me questions about the women's team. And so I may have been a little overly hype, but.
No, I think look, there's no danger to being excited. I think there's a lot of really good players on this team. I think there's a lot of high character players. And so I do think this team, we're gonna find out, but I think this team will be much better able to take a punch than last year's team was, because once it went last year, it went bad. Once they started losing games, they could not get out from it. And I don't think this team will do that.
Yeah, and also I will say, because our only 2 seniors is the starting front court, Jess and Shay. I'm hoping that a majority of this team sticks around, and so that we can have a little bit of continuity going into year 3. Because that would be a nice advantage. Again, with the transfer portal, who knows? But just saying,
I just don't think that happens anymore.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. It'd be nice to have a few players at least.
Yeah.
Imagine having Gal and Amarachi for 2 seasons starting in the backcourt together. Assuming they're as good as we're hoping. It would be nice. There is potential. Like I said, it's not all 1-year mercenaries like last year. So there is that ceiling, that potential, but who knows?
1-year mercenaries.
I mean, they weren't mercenaries.
I think Matt is hype on Amarachi. You threw all those stats real quick.
I'm big on Amarachi, man. I'll tell you that.
Me and Matt are already picking our favorite.
What number? She's 33?
33, yeah.
Oh, I never wore 33. Never mind.
You know who wore 33? James Jones wore 33.
Well, I didn't, so.
Yeah, but
Could be my walk-on number though. You never know.
14, baby, 14.
I, as we all know, I do not have favorite players. I cheer for everyone.
I know
think my-
Matt's dog last year was an A, so gotta make sure you're.
Wow, she's moved on now.
Nah, if Nate keeps taking charges like she did last year, Matt's
Oh yeah, no, I love the dog mentality. I don't know. It might be Kone though too. I mean,
fellow
got that- got that-
Broward citizen.
Yeah, she's from
Yeah.
From Broward. So
Pompano Beach, Eli.
go.
A very famous school in football.
We got our butts kicked by the Eli girls basketball team when I was in high school.
They are
A few
a
times.
powerhouse in Broward. a lot of our football players have come through there. And yeah, she's actually. I was looking. She's the only player on this team. Listen, I might have missed something, but I don't think I did. That's from Florida.
We got a few players that are from not
We have-
United States.
We have three from Texas, 2 from Indiana,
one from California.
one from California, right? Jess,
Israel,
Yeah,
Italy,
Jess.
Niger.
Italy.
Indiana,
There's 2 from Indiana.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, 1 from Pennsylvania, 1 from Georgia. So kind of interesting, diverse.
New York.
Yeah.
How do you say that city that someone is from?
What city?
Poughkeepsie?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie?
No, it's Poughkeepsie.
No. Can it just be Pooh?
No, it can't. I have an office there.
Hmm.
Mm.
Can we have her on the show so I can ask her how it was to grow up in
Who?
Poughkeepsie?
Who am I messaging?
It's most definitely Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
I got a message.
Sorry, all the people from
Danny
Poughkeepsie.
Osho. Vicky said to get Danny Osho on. I haven't messaged her yet, but I'm going to. We'll see if she answers me.
There you go.
Yeah, Nate's from Massachusetts. I forgot. Well,
I feel like we gotta get Nay on the show.
but
returning
shocking that
player.
Maya's the only. It's kind of the opposite of the men. The men just went all in on people with ties to Florida, and the women only.
Do we want to shout out our sponsor before moving into the next segment?
Yeah. Well, before we do that, I have one last kind of a wrap-up question, open question for everyone. Who's a player that you think will kind of, doesn't mean they're not playing at all, but kind of not in the main rotation at the beginning of the year that will be by the end?
Oh,
If
we have
anyone.
hot takes too.
The answer could be no one, but just curious. Do you think anyone? Because last year, Nate.
And they're like, so like consistently getting
Nate
hit.
is a good example. Even though she started the first game, she was kind of
Oh.
fringe in rotation. Then by the
I
end,
mean,
of
I
the
knew
year,
she was going to be in it.
yes. Well, okay, but so that would have been your answer last year. Similar to that, kind of just like, or even just has a significant increase in playing time by the end of the year.
I'm gonna go with Simone.
Interesting. That's a good
I think
answer.
her size and her ability to stretch in shooting, I think she's gonna be used more and more.
From Poughkeepsie. I don't know if I have one, to be honest with you.
We
'Cause,
got
like-
hot takes. I forgot to do hot takes also.
My hot take is going to be Renee Adams leads the nation in charges taken.
That's like a warm take.
No, it's so.
That's
Yeah.
a hot take. Are you serious? Leads the nation in charges taken?
Oh,
She's gonna do it 10 minutes a game too. Like,
Exactly. She's going to take like 3 charges and then.
my
Like,
hot take is that we finish top 4 in the ACC and earn a double bye in the ACC tournament. I'm all in.
You know why I'm all in?
all of that.
I'm all in because we run Chin. Go Chin, baby.
I'm gonna go to all of
We might
that.
not even. I don't even think we're gonna run. Maybe. I don't know actually.
Vish, hot take.
I mean, how do I even follow that nonsense you just spewed? At least it was
First,
positive.
Jalen Blackman leading the team in scoring.
Last year, we should have said Coach L retired in December randomly after losing in overtime to a shitty team. But it nailed it. Let's see. All right, let's think. I'll take here. All right, I'll do this one. Vicky will lead the team in scoring.
Damn. That's
That would be
Also, you gotta watch the show back and look at Matt's face when I said that.
I mean, hey, she said she's working on being a consistent 3-point shooter. If she does that and she makes hey, let's go. I'm down. I think I had the hottest of hot takes, but
What about you?
Matt said his
yeah. I said an A, leading the nation in
I mean, that
charges.
wasn't serious, was it?
Yeah, it was. Are you serious?
Okay, I thought that was like a joke.
No. Why would I joke? I'm not joking about charges taken. Are you serious?
All right, well,
Who do you think I am?
I don't know.
All right.
Well,
Josh's
you
hot
know,
take is that Rashaya Kai will average a double-double. That's legit. Would love to see that.
is that a hot take?
Didn't she average like 9 rebounds a game last year?
That's like, I think Jets actually averaged double and shit.
That's like I'd say lukewarm.
Actually, you know what? I'll give him.
Oh,
take
with
that.
Jessica Peterson.
Yeah, she
Okay.
gets to steal
Okay.
rebounds for a teammate to get there.
Yeah, there you
She
go.
spent lots of game at 6'6". I'm down for that.
Okay.
All right.
That's actually
You're
right,
right, Josh. My bad.
All right. Well, if Anae takes that many charges, she might, need to call someone for help. So she should call our sponsor, 305-800-PAIN. After an accident, every minute counts. With one call to 305-800-PAIN, you get immediate access to trusted doctors and attorneys who guide you step by step. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, they are a brand you can trust. Much like 5 Reasons Cane's, 305-800-PAIN is focused on the local community of Miami-Dade County in South Florida. They'll handle all your accident needs, including car accidents, personal injuries, and related legal matters. So after an accident, be sure to call 305-800-PAIN. The number is the brand. 305-800-PAIN. Después de un accidente, cada minuto cuenta. Con una llamada a 305-800-PAIN, ustedes pueden obtener acceso inmediatamente a doctores y abogados para ayudar con todo el proceso. Con una clasificación de A+ del Better Business Bureau, pueden confiar en ellos. 305-800-PAIN tiene mucho en común con los 5 razones que están enfocados en la comunidad local de Miami-Dade County y Florida del Sur. Ellos pueden ayudar con todo después de un accidente, incluyendo accidentes de carro, lesiones personales y otras cosas legales o opcionales. Entonces, después de un accidente, llama a 305-800-PAIN. El número es el nombre de la marca, 305-800-PAIN. By the way,
There we go.
before we do this, not weird, the most Miami thing happened today. So I was returning something at the store. And they were scanning it in, and whatever reason the barcode didn't scan. So they get a manager, 3 people came and tried. So this one lady comes and tries, and then the computer, she saw what was wrong, which was the code on the box didn't match the receipt. And she's talking in Spanish the whole time. And she's like, and she tells me in Spanish, I'm nodding along, okay, I get it. And then she's trying to explain what a UPC code is. She asked the other guy in Spanish, how do you say UPC code in Spanish? How do I say this? But I was you can just tell me in English. She's like, wait, you speak English?
Oh, she just assumed you only spoke Spanish?
No, I did not speak English. I'm I understood what you were saying anyway. You're saying code.
Oh, my God.
UPC code in Spanish. So she asked the guy, how do I say this in Spanish? And I'm or you could just tell me in English. Anyway, that's what you
Love
get
it.
walking around with this skin complexion in Miami. That's what you get. Anyway.
All right, so Vish came up with this fun game that we've been trying to do for weeks now, but we've either had a guest or one of us hasn't been on the show or available for the show. So Vish, do you want to explain what we're doing?
Yeah. So let me open up the wheel here. So
I have a question too when you're done.
What happened?
I have
He
a
has a
question
question
when
after
you're
you're
done
done
explaining.
explaining.
Okay. So we are going to spin this wheel, and whatever team we're going to go in order. Are we snaking this? What are we doing?
It doesn't matter because
Doesn't
we're
really
all going to get different
Random
teams.
anyway,
Yeah.
so we'll just go in order then. So that way
Just
there's
do
not-
it from top. Like Vish go first, Melissa, then I'll go.
Okay,
then
but anyway, I'm
whatever.
gonna spin this. It'll land on a team, and you can pick any position and player that's ever played for that team. Now, okay, Matt, go ahead.
Oh, this might be my question.
Yeah, go for it. Oh,
So if I pick Penny Hardaway for the Heat, do I get the Penny Hardaway that played for the Heat, or is it just? Do you get what I'm saying? Is it the player that, like their
No, I think
career,
it's just
like
all time. I think it's just all time.
so? So if I get Shaq Celtics, so if I get Celtics and I say Shaq, it's just
I think no. It's got to
Yeah.
be when they played on the team. I think.
yeah.
Fine,
It should be how
do
they.
it.
Yeah.
Are we? Do you have a spreadsheet open to keep track of who everyone's picking?
We'll be able to. Well, are we allowing duplicates or no?
Duplicate players? No,
Oh yeah, no. Okay.
And is the team getting deleted from the wheel as we go?
no.
No.
Okay.
And then the other thing is, obviously, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Once you pick that position, you cannot swap it. So there's
Oh,
strategy in there.
but like if you get like Kobe, you can put him at like the 3, right?
No.
Because it's like
No,
Are you
Or
serious?
Magic Johnson at the 1.
Magic Johnson's. Don't start with me. Don't throw you out of the stream.
Wait,
No,
Vish,
he's a
are you,
shooting
are
guard.
we,
He's
are
not
we
a small
keeping track
forward.
of this on screen or should I write it down?
I mean, I can't keep a track of it on the screen when I'm also spinning the wheel.
I don't know if you can switch between screens, but that's fine.
I can't. Hold on, let me just give me 10 seconds to set something up here.
all right. Vish is going first. I got my list going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, you don't know what team?
What?
You don't know what team yet. How do you?
I know. I'm gonna write down my whoever I
I'm
pick.
just gonna point out right now that compared to Matt and Vish, I'm going to be very bad at this because yes,
Well, and I'm gonna point out I'm going for fit. I
But-
don't care about
but
names.
Matt and Vish are way better of NBA historians than I am.
I'm building a team with chemistry that fits well
Oh.
together. I don't give a shit.
I'm hoping to get teams that I'm more familiar with, but we'll
All
see
right.
what happens.
Well, I'm going first. I'm gonna spin, and then I will. I think. But let me before we start, let me test this. When I click this, did that work? Yes. I should just zoom in. Hold on. Stupid zoom in. Here it is. 200.
That's
There you go. Love it.
All right. And now if I click this,
I'm surprised Vish didn't make a spreadsheet to keep track.
that was 5 names. I figured we'd keep it in our head. We have Miami Educations over here.
We got to reuse this wheel for sure. Like, got to do it.
All right. Well,
What did Matt say? That beach is like Stanford is the beach of the North or something, or NorCal. I forgot what you said on that. I don't know. Anyway,
Wait, what?
I
because
don't know. We're
Vish
spinning.
was like, "Oh, we have Miami Educations," and I was like, "Well, beach is like really good."
Oof. Oh.
You got
Oh God. Oh.
the Sixers.
Oh. I want to go. Oh,
TJ
man.
McConnell.
God, it's between 2. Oh, I don't know what position. Technically, I'll look up. All right, I'm gonna go with Dr. J, but let me find out
It's
what
a 3.
he's a
Should be
3.
a 3. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure if we're gonna.
Yeah. If anything else says anything else, it's wrong.
I thought you were gonna get the Magic, and I was gonna be
It's
really.
Irving with an I, right? I think. Yeah, anyway,
If it was the oh man,
wait, what happened?
If you
she
got
was
the
gonna be
Magic, I
jealous.
was gonna be like, "Oh my God, Penny!"
Yeah, I mean, you could take Magic Penny. You don't want to take anyway. So I don't think we need to see this, but I've entered Julius Irving as myself.
Okay.
There we go. Love it. All right, Melissa's turn.
Yeah, let me
Can't
go
wait
back.
for her to take Mike Bibby.
I mean, she's trying to win. It is.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's the Lakers.
Wow.
I'm gonna take Kobe Bean Bryant.
You know, you were very fast for a thing that had like 500 options.
I'm gonna take Kobe.
You're just
Yeah,
doing that to her,
okay.
Matt, which I'm in favor of here. This is
Whatever. I already hate this game.
this is
Bullshit.
This is
I was waiting for it to land on the Hornets so I could take Kobe.
okay. See, that's a good example of why it has to be like how they performed on the team, but like Wow, you went straight for Kobe that quickly.
That's
That
a.
was not a
I
lot
thought I was
of
gonna
You
land on
got
the Clippers,
Magic.
and I was like, crap.
You got Magic. You got.
If it, oh my god, if it landed on the Clippers, I'd be so cooked. Oh no.
Pick like
I'm gonna
Kawhi.
get
Oh.
Oh!
Wait, you can go right back.
You got my team that I wanted.
give me the real Superman, Shaquille O'Neal.
I was about to say you gotta go Shaq, right?
Yeah.
I know she was thinking you're
That's
gonna.
so funny. I got Matt's team, and then he. Well, I mean.
I will say though, Dwight is like wildly underrated for how good he was during that period. It's crazy. It's disrespectful to be honest.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, if it was any other team, he's probably. But you gotta take Shaq.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm taking Shaq. Now I can't get Kobe now though.
Well, you.
Should I have taken somebody else? I'm sorry.
No.
No,
I
it's
mean, I had
fine.
other options, but
This is
I
battle.
honestly almost took Penny Hardaway just out of.
This is battle conditions. You almost brain fucked
I
him into
could've taken
taking
Kareem.
Penny instead, which is
Kareem or
ruining his
Magic
team.
Johnson.
Like you gotta go Shaq. All
There
day,
was
every day.
there was a lot of options there, but I feel like Kobe was like the go-to. I mean, all right, Vish, your
Well,
turn.
I'm gonna laugh when it lands on the Bulls next for and she can't take Michael Jordan.
Golden State.
Steph Curry.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What an interesting first two picks. We got Julius Irving and Steph Curry. Love it.
This is gonna be. Look, you said you're worried about fit. I did not. Although Steph could just stand out there and drop bombs on people's face. So
Well, I mean, Steph kind of alleviates everything when he just shoots it from fucking 50 feet.
all right, let me one for Melissa here.
Oh, I thought. Oh!
It got there.
I've got all LA teams. Is this what's happening?
Oh my god, Clippers.
All right, what do we got over here?
Hold on, let me Google. I'm not as
No, no Googling.
No, she can Google. She doesn't know any of their players.
Fuck. There's one that you could take that's like a
Chris
great
Campbell?
name. Huh? Can we just say names so she doesn't have to Google?
She can't take the person who's been in the news lately who plays the same position as Kobe.
Chris Paul, Blake Griffin.
I mean, Chris Paul on the Clippers is not very.
Chris
One.
Paul?
You want Hornets, Chris Paul?
Dude, Chris Paul was putting up numbers.
He wasn't. Oh, God, that Kobe pick. Because you take Kawhi, but you can't.
You could take Kawhi too. Yeah.
No, he's a shooting guard.
Dude, Chris Paul finished third in MVP voting his first year with the Clippers and
Yeah.
fourth
Good
in
for him.
like 2.5
I'm just saying she
steals.
could
almost
right
10
now
assists.
have. Okay, I'm just saying she could right now have Magic and Kawhi as her backcourt. Instead, she I'm spying Web and Kobe.
I
Why-
mean, she gets the version of Kawhi right now.
Is Kobe
Dude
a
doesn't
bad
even-
pick?
No, it's
No.
not. That's
No,
who I
he's
would
not.
have taken too.
No, he's not. It's just funny how quickly.
I don't understand why we're going after my pick when Kobe's literally one of the goats.
I just think it was amazing you didn't even hesitate when there's like literally every freaking.
Would
Hall
you
of
not
Famer
have
in the
taken
world.
Kobe? Like, I don't understand.
I would have taken Shaq.
So what, you think I should put Kawhi at point?
You can't put. We're not cheating. You have to.
Wait,
you have to-
Kawhi's a small forward?
He's a shooting guard.
No, he's not. If you looked, there's no way.
I'm looking right now. Let's see.
This is why it
Yeah,
says
he's listed
shooting
as small
guard.
forward on Wikipedia. All right, you can put him at the 3.
Yeah, put him at the 3. I didn't know that's what the holdup was.
Kawhi Leonard? I'll take. Fine.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
would
really want to
probably-
take Chris Paul, honestly.
I would still take Chris Paul over Kawhi Leonard, to be honest.
I don't want Chris Paul. No.
Chris Paul's an ass.
The Chris Paul duo with like Kobe would be legit.
I mean, they would probably kill each other in about 5 minutes just because, like, Kobe actually likes to win.
All right, next up.
Can't
Can't wait to get Zach Randolph as my 4.
Let's get
Let's
here.
go.
Let it land on the Clippers so you can
Give me Hito Turkoglu.
Minnesota.
Give me. Wait. Yeah. Give me Kevin Garnett.
This is not a hard one.
I forgot. I was like, wait, did I pick? Who did I pick?
And your front court is freaking
Your
ridiculous.
front court is massive.
Hey,
That's
let's
insane.
go.
No one's gonna be able to score. Oh man, I'm gonna. This is like I gotta play step at half court. You got those two.
No, don't come in the paint. You're getting fucked up. Sorry.
We don't have to come to the page. Steph has in the gym range.
I mean, Julius Irving does. Yeah,
Julius
have him try that reverse layup. He's getting his ass whooped. All right, let's go. Next one. Come on, Fish.
Yeah. Give me something good here. Oh, is it?
Oh,
It's gonna roll over.
Nuggets.
It's Denver. Jokic, Carmelo.
Yeah, no, that's not. I can't take Carmelo anyway.
Dude, the Jokic Shaq battle would be.
Yeah, no, it's Jokic. There's no question who's the best.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you took Jokic?
Yeah.
You know what? Give me Iguodala.
You didn't bring the spreadsheet back up, so I didn't see who you picked.
No, I was typing. Here.
You got Jokic.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Melissa. I like this team so far, Melissa. It's a really good team. I
Whatever.
kind of like Kawhi and Kobe actually better than Chris Paul. I thought about it, and
Chris Paul and Kobe's not.
I'm just getting LA teams. Watch, it'll be another California team.
oh, Ben Simmons, let's go.
I mean, to me, this one's easy. The other one I was considering.
You got Elton Brand.
Oh, come on now.
You got didn't what's his name play for them?
What's his name?
Oh, wait. Oh no, I wasn't thinking of him.
I mean, there's a few options. I just don't know. Let me see hold on, pull up my team.
Yep. I mean, to
I
me,
was
there's
thinking of way off the wall guys instead of people you actually think of.
yeah, they're to me, there's like this is like a no-brainer looking at a roster.
I mean, my first person I thought of was Embiid.
No, you can do better.
Huh?
You can do better.
I could put Iverson at the point.
I mean, he's more of a shooting guard,
He's a 2. He's not.
but
great.
I mean, I'm okay.
I mean, there's actually a right answer here. I don't know if Matt's thinking the same person I am.
Yeah, no, I know who you're thinking of.
Wilt Chamberlain?
Did he play for that?
Yeah, he did. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking of.
What were you
His better
thinking of?
years were.
I could
Moses
put Moses.
Malone.
I could put Moses Malone
Oh.
at center.
I was thinking Wilt Chamberneezy, baby.
Should I take Wilt?
I would take
I
Wilt.
was gonna take Moses. I would have taken Moses. Well,
Moses
I
Malone
almost
at
took him
center?
instead of Julius Irving, which could, I guess, then I would have taken Carmelo instead of Jokic if I had taken the center already.
Maurice Cheeks.
Mo Cheeks?
His position is taken.
It's a great name. So it's just like what?
Who are we going with?
Chamberlain won MVP in all 3 of his full seasons in Philadelphia.
Yeah, just take Wilt. That's the pick. I don't know what Vish is trying to convince
Yeah, I'll
you of.
take
It's not
Wilt.
Moses
Trying
Malone.
to play defense and rebound. You got Kawhi and Kobe. No one's gonna fucking score if you get Moses Malone in there. Anyway.
I'll take Wilt.
My turn. Wilt Chamberneezy. Give me Wizards. That's what's gonna fucking happen.
Spurs.
Are you kidding me? I could have freaking had.
Damn.
I mean, I have Kevin Garnett, so it's not like.
No, it's not like you still did okay.
Oh, I just don't want to take him though. Kawhi's taken.
I mean, you would want. I mean, the best Kawhi
It's
after
like
Kawhi, right?
your front court's all taken up because you had some options there.
I mean, it's either Tim Duncan or like David.
You can't take either of them.
No, I know.
There's other players.
No, I know there is. I just don't. I don't want to take who you're probably thinking of. What, you want me to take Vinny Del Negro? Uh,
I don't know how you're passing on Avery Johnson right now. It's unbelievable. Starting point guard on a championship team and just
God, I guess, you know what? I'm doing it because the beach connection. I'm going with Iceman. I'm going with George Gervin.
oh, that was off the wall. I thought you were gonna go for Manu or Tony Parker.
Fuck no. I'm not taking either one of them.
What was it? Is he small forward? Gervin?
Yeah, so it should be small forward, I think. Oh, I should probably look it up. I don't know what.
These old players, it's like hard to tell. Like he looks like a small forward. Shooting guard / small forward. You can choose your own adventure here. I'm using Wikipedia as the official arbiter, so you can. It says both.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it doesn't really matter because if a dude's listed as a shooting guard, he's probably a small forward too. Just put him at small forward.
I don't understand what you just meant, but
Well, like if someone's a shooting guard, they can probably be listed as a small forward too, like 90.
well, he was listed both. So,
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're listed as one, it's probably the other two.
also
Alright,
if you were a shooting guard in the '70s, you're a small forward. Oh no, don't do it. I don't want any of their players.
Boston.
Nate Robinson,
What do I have left? Hold on. Damn it.
Eddie House.
Oh my gosh, Heat legend.
Damn. All right, a shooting guard and a power forward.
John Havlicek.
Larry Bird is a small forward. Right? Damn it.
Well, he might be.
No, I think he is. Like they might say slash, but Kevin McHale was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they splashed him to power forward, but that's
Kristaps Porzingis.
that's illegitimate slashing.
Pingus Pingus. Oh,
There's no one coming off of their current team. That's for damn sure. It's such an unlikable team with good players, but then I already took.
He's letting his hatred for them.
No,
cloud
not
his
really, because like I already took Julius Erving. Otherwise, Larry Bird's the obvious.
What is? If I get Celtics, I'm skipping.
And then should we each get a skip? Not that I would necessarily use it here, but
No, that's not fair because I would have skipped the Clippers.
No.
yeah,
I
pretty
would've.
sure future game enhancement.
Next time.
Future, oh no, here's a future game enhancement. When you get a team you don't like, you can pass that team to someone else, and they have to take it.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it.
You get one pass
For
each.
next time.
Yeah, for next time. All right, let me get a Celtic. God, do I have to say Kevin?
We should do an all-time team that of
took-
players we hate.
You
from
took
those teams,
KG.
too.
I can't take KG. Right? Is that the repeats? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no repeats.
it'd have to be Kevin McHale, I think.
I mean, you can take John Havlicek too. He was a shooting guard. Didn't he win like an MVP and shit?
Yeah, but come on, man. He fucking played with like actual baskets and where they integrated
Oh.
and stuff.
He was a plumber.
But Al Horford, he went to Florida. Never mind.
Did you really just say Al Horford? Like 40-year-old Al Horford?
Well, not
Wait,
when
didn't he just sign with Golden
The
State?
Warriors.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the current. He was good on them for a while, and then he faded.
You're really gonna put a Gator on your team?
No,
Yeah.
that's why I'm not doing it. I'll just put. I'll take Kevin McHale, even though he's going to get his ass kicked by KG. That one was brutal. God, I should have taken Moses Malone. Oh no, I would have taken Melo anyway. I don't think there's any way I would have had the small forward position open to take Larry.
Dang, I
Bird.
need a point guard and shooting guard. This is gonna be this.
I need a
has
point
the
guard and
chance
a
to be
power
really
forward. Let's
bad.
see.
The order is like so important. Like everyone, if you look at my like, you didn't take Larry Bird. You fucking. It's because I couldn't. Oh, look at this!
Mike Bibby.
No. Oh man.
You can't take D Wade.
No, I can't. That's right. I take Kobe over D Wade. I love D Wade, but do I want to go point guard or power forward?
Point guard. God, that's like weak positions for the. I mean, the power forward is the answer, right? It's got to be.
Yeah.
There's only one.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
could
gotta-
go. I could go Zoe. I could
No,
go
those are
Bosch.
center.
No, that's
Those are
center.
center.
Bosch is a power forward.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. To me, that's
Boschosaurus.
Oh, Zoe's a
raptor?
5. I can't put Zoe at the
Zoe's
4.
the center. Yeah.
At point guard, I guess could put Timmy.
I put,
Yeah, it would be-
white chocolate at the point guard.
No, it would be hard.
Give me Jason Williams, dog.
Going. I mean, yeah, but I mean, to me, there's one answer here. We're looking at your roster.
Can I put LeBron at the power forward?
No,
No.
small forward. I mean,
I'm
this isn't.
trying not to be biased because Chris Bosh is like one of my favorite players.
I mean,
I mean, that- to
someone
me,
who
that's
does not
an
give a
easy
crap
pick.
about the Heat he's the obvious answer because you took
Yeah.
like the other positions. You could actually go Shaq or Zoe at center, but you can't. You'd go D Wade obviously in 1 if you're just picking the whole board.
Yeah, I can't D Wade, LeBron,
You
and
can't do
Shaq.
LeBron. You can't do Shaq, Zoe, D Wade, or LeBron. So it's got to be Bosh.
Yeah, I'll take my guy. That's who I wanted to take originally, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't like.
I mean, the
But
only
I feel like the 4 is like the hardest one.
not if I landed on Mavericks, but it's too late for them.
So I have a point guard left. Interesting.
I have a shooting guard. I need the Bulls to come up
All right,
very
Matt.
badly. Okay,
Atlanta.
Karen, damn it. What?
Atlanta.
Wait, what do you have left? Oh, you can
No,
take Donnelly.
point guard and shooting guard.
Kyle Korver.
We're trying to build good teams, right? We could do another
give
version.
give me Jeff Teague. No, I'm just kidding.
We can do another version of this game like down the road where we do vibes instead of like actual like just players we like versus like.
I mean, do I freaking take like Bob Pettit? Is he? What position was
I
he?
don't know the positions of these old heads.
Oh no, he was a big. He was a big.
He was a big. Wait, let me see. Is Meek listed as a?
He's definitely a small
He's a
forward.
small
I feel
forward,
like. Yeah, he should be.
Let me see what these listed as.
Yeah, he's a small forward.
Yeah.
Could I do? Ooh,
Spud
I'm
Webb.
thinking like Joe Johnson, but also there's Pete Maravich.
He's a shooting guard, right?
I think he's a shooting guard or a. Let me see.
We all have to fill our backcourt.
He's a shooting guard. He's listed as a shooting guard.
He's listed as shooting guard. Oof. Pistol Pete, baby. I'm just hesitant to put someone that I didn't watch play, even though
I mean,
I didn't have an option for.
I mean, yeah, it's hard. But you're gonna have to at some point, I think.
Yeah, I'm either or
I
I
mean,
could just.
who have you
I mean, I
seen-
could just say F it and go Trae Young.
I mean, you could at point, right? That's what we put him. Yeah, I mean, that was what I was thinking. I was like, you have to go because they haven't had a good point.
That's what I say. That's what I said when you first get it. I said Trey.
Yeah, but I mean, Pete Maravich is way.
I just put Kyle Korver. Just put Kyle
It's
Korver.
different eras, though. No, I'm not.
No, I know, but that's the
Kyle
point.
Korver too.
Look, obviously, Shaq would like.
Wait. Could we
Dunk
get 6 man?
and
And I could put Kyle Korver as my 6 man.
Oh, we want to do a 6-man? You want to add one column for a 6-man?
Could we?
That they have to. Okay, do they have to be like a bench player though? Do they have to?
Yeah, I mean Kyle Korver was a bench player.
No,
on
he
the
can't-
No,
Hawks.
adding this now is not fair because.
Okay, fine. All right, I'll
I
go.
would have put the Clippers as my 6th man and then taken LeBron James as my small forward.
You would have put who as your 6-man?
When I spun the Clippers, I would have used that one for my 6th man.
Who would you have put as a 6-man from the Clippers?
I could have. You could put anybody, and then I would have still had my small forward open, and I would have put LeBron James.
No, it has to. We have to flush out the 6-man
The
concept.
6th
but I
man
think-
has to be the spin at the end when we're done. We can each get one more spin to pick a 6th man.
Yeah, but I think it has to. It's not like it's an actual 6-man though. Is I think what we're saying. It can't be like land on the Bulls and I take Scottie Pippen. That's not 6-man.
Yeah, it has to be like Jason
That's
Terry.
be someone that was
or
like known to come off the bench. Like
Oh my
Vinny
god, I'm
Johnson.
gonna have a hard time coming up with that.
All right,
Yeah.
let's just do the
We'll do that
5.
next.
Just give me
We'll do
Trae
that.
Young. Just give me
Okay.
Trae Young.
That's another workshop for next time. Concept. No, that's what I was saying. So you weren't going to be able to say like Kawhi off the bench or something. That's not.
All right,
That's
Ish,
what
we
we
need
said
a
6
shooting
million.
guard.
We meant actual 6
You and
million.
Matt need a shooting guard, and I need a point.
I need the Bulls is what I need.
I'm gonna be pissed if he gets the fucking Bulls.
Oh, one more.
Hornets.
Charlotte.
Who is
Enjoy Del Curry, baby. Uh,
oh boy, Charlotte. Terry Rozier. I'm just kidding. I just said that to see Melissa's face.
I'm being kind of serious. I think you got to go with Del Curry. I think he's the only one that's a shooting guard that's like. Or I got one for you, Baron Davis.
He's a point guard.
No, I think
He's 100% a point guard. No, I'm getting lost here between the New Orleans and the Charlotte and back to Charlotte. Jamal Mashburn was a small forward. Do I just play defense? I'm gonna play defense. I'll put Bobby Phils. Rest in peace. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but
I didn't hear what you said, to be honest.
I think I'm gonna make sure he's listed as a shooting guard, but
No Eddie Jones.
no. I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna. And there he was. Yeah, I'm gonna put Bobby Phils,
Okay.
which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of.
Are you making up names now or what?
Wait till you Google Bobby Phils, though. You'll see why I said rest in peace. But he was one of the better defenders in the league when he died in a car accident. So
Oh shit.
that's why I was like, I'll play
All
defense.
right, I need a point guard. Let's see.
So I went defense. That was not.
Give me Orlando Magic. Chicago. I can't take Michael.
I mean, there's a pretty easy pick to take.
Yeah, there is.
Wait
Why
for it to
are
load.
you taking this long?
Prime Derrick Rose.
There you go.
It's just like
I love seeing the teams like after you.
I googled it just because I was just like, is there someone else we're thinking of besides Derrick Rose? And I just like pulled it up.
Is that the correct? I'm googling right now. Make sure I spelled Derek. I feel like that's how you spell it, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Derrick Rose before all the knee injuries.
Yeah, and they didn't have good point guards on the MJ team, so that was basically it.
Wasn't it like what's his name? Was it BJ Armstrong or something?
It was BJ Armstrong. It was Steve Kerr, John Paxson.
Man, I got the teams I wanted too late, man. I got the Heat where I couldn't take LeBron anymore. I got Chicago and I couldn't take MJ anymore. Like,
That's the beauty of this game.
yeah. The Clippers messed me up, man.
You're getting a shooting guard. It's gonna get the Celtics.
Boston.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You need a shooting guard.
Paul
Did you already get Boston?
Paul Pierce is a small forward. He did that to take him.
He would never take Paul Pierce.
His principalities.
I mean, I could take Ray Allen, but it's not the same. Like, he wasn't the same Ray Allen. Actually, what were his first, like...
No, he was still shoot. He was able to shoot there. He wasn't in Milwaukee.
I'd be okay with taking him. He was probably...
The least defensive. Well, plus he got out of
put
there.
up like, oh yeah, he's put up 17, 18 a game.
Plus he got out of there and gave the finger back to Boston, so like he redeemed himself. So
I know, that's why I'm thinking him. I'm gonna go Ray Allen.
who was the shooting guard on like those teams in the 80s?
Was it Dennis Johnson?
I thought he was the point. Because it was Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird at the 3, McHale at the 4, Robert Parrish at the 5. Who the hell is the shooting guard? There's gonna be like someone in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's what's his name? Oh my God, what is his name? He's an NBA exec now. Wasn't it him? Oh my God, why am I blank? What is his freaking
Danny
name?
Ainge.
Yeah, wasn't he?
I don't
Yeah,
think he started.
he's a shooting guard.
Oh,
I googled the list.
yeah, but I don't think he was a starter on that. I don't know.
You go Jaylen Brown.
No, I think he went Ray Allen. I'm just curious who the.
Oh yeah, I'm going Ray Allen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he went. All right. And those are the teams.
We all got a team that we didn't want to get. Like I got the Clippers, and I was like, crap.
I'll
And then
just
I
go
think
up there and
both of
say
you guys
it.
got Boston.
And I know we're gonna do the poll. My team sucks.
Yeah, I
Who do you guys think has the best team?
Matt does.
Matt's
Yeah.
front court is stupid.
You can't play with Shaq and KG anymore. Like, it's over. And Trey Young, we can talk about whatever he can shoot, and he's gonna be wide open all damn time.
Yeah. And
I
Ray
mean,
Allen.
I got a pretty nice backcourt.
Yeah, no, you got Shaq in the post, KG in the mid range, and two freaking knockdown shooters on that. This is death. It's a bad matchup for you, Melissa.
Yeah.
Because your defenders are all on the perimeter, and
I mean, because Derrick Rose was never really a shooter. Kobe. I mean, I think
Kobe can do everything, but Kobe like guarding Ray Allen does not prevent Shaq from slamming the ball on Wilt Chamberlain's scrawny ass repeatedly. So like it's a bad matchup. Like even like Kawhi can lock up George Gervin, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, George Gervin could go stand in the corner.
Yeah. Like
I mean, Kawhi's probably guarding Ray Allen, to be honest.
It doesn't. You can interchange Kobe and Kawhi. They can take both those players out of the game, and it doesn't matter. And my team has no chance.
I don't know.
None. Actually, my team has one chance. Steph at half court just dropping off. That's it. I somehow ended up with a one-man team. They can't run shit through McHale. Jokic will be dead in the first quarter if we had to try and guard Shaq. And then Julius Erving needs to drive to get to and that's death against both of your teams. Plus, like, Kawhi could lock him up. Bobby Kills is the defender. Yeah, it's got to be Steph just dropping threes.
Oh man, I can't wait for the comments like being like, "Oh, why didn't you take such and such?"
You didn't know that we had
position.
to go in a certain order, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say Golden State could have come up at any time. I definitely would have taken Steph.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would have taken Jokic. Question mark.
But someone's gonna be like, why did Melissa get the Bulls and not take? You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, not understanding that her first spin was Kobe. Yeah.
I realized you could have taken Magic.
I got LA first, and so I took Kobe.
Magic Johnson.
I mean, and I got the Heat. Oh, why didn't you take LeBron? Because I got stuck with the Clippers on my second spin. So I mean.
Yeah, but how tragic would it have been if I got the Timberwolves and like my power forward slot was? I mean, I guess I could take but like.
Take Anthony Edwards.
Could have taken. I honestly, I might have taken Troy Hudson, to be honest. T-Hud, baby.
Latrell Sprewell.
Latrell Sprewell.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
He made an impression on PJ Cosmo's neck, so you got that going for you.
Yeah, we're not even playing. We're just fighting. Let me get it.
The Denzel, you're leaving there with someone.
All right. Want to go into final thoughts?
Yup.
Anyway, Melissa, we'll put a poll up there to.
Oh, you want me to put a Twitter poll?
Yeah, whose team is the best? You can screen. If you can screenshot this and put us.
You should do it without names.
Could you substitute Wilt for the Dream? I don't know the Parrish Watch Soul segment. It had to be from a specific team and specific
We
position.
spun a wheel, and whatever team it landed on, you had to pick a player from that team, but in that position, like any position. Once that position was full, you couldn't interchange it. So like my last spin was the Bulls, but my small forward spot was already taken, so I couldn't take Michael Jordan. So
You're shooting guard.
it was just kind of the order of like I got the Lakers first, so I took Kobe. So it just depends.
If you're taking Magic,
People aren't. I don't know that a poll is a good idea because I don't think people are. Like to explain the context is going to be hard, but
it doesn't matter. They're gonna vote for whatever you say anyway. They always do. And James.
all right. Final thoughts.
I gotta find the. Here it is.
Today's final thoughts. Kind of a serious matter. NCAA tournament executives are trying to increase the tournament to 76 teams. Why the fuck are we messing with something that doesn't need to be messed with? I don't understand this. I don't understand it. It's all about money, but it's just ridiculous. They're trying to ruin the sport, man.
I agree.
So what is the right number to you?
The number we have, like it's perfect.
Yeah,
Why
don't
would you
you-
change it?
so no, I'm not. I agree. I think it's too bloated. If you look at the teams that are like the last teams in, they have lost. Like when you start talking about teams that have lost 14, 15 of 30 games, it's like that's enough losing.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I do think we have to see like
Same. I feel like you'd get the same argument. Like if you backed up however many years you have to back up. When it was like 32 teams, you want to go to 64, and like that's too many. So I feel like this is a constant like you're gonna keep adding, and you're gonna keep saying it's too many, and then you're gonna keep adding. And I don't know what the right number is. to be honest.
Unrelated, really quickly, just because I just saw the tweet. Miami's going Stormtroopers for the game on Saturday.
I don't know orange cans.
So sorry, but no, I agree. I don't think they should add any more teams. To the
yeah, so it's gonna be a 12-game like opening round.
Yeah,
So-
no, definitely financially driven, but I don't know what the right number is.
more chances for
Yeah.
the Grizz to make it.
No,
They
still
don't
have-
need more chances. They're already.
Yeah, they still have the one chance they always have to win the conference tournament.
Matt literally sent me a reel about something about the Grizz that I had sent to him the day before. Shows how much he reads my DMs. It was literally the post right before, and he didn't look at it, and he resent it to me about Montana.
Look, I'm not-
The athletic director was going to the stands handing out pizzas.
At the football game.
Mhm.
So, you both don't scroll up, so I'm not even getting involved in this.
You
I
didn't have
read
to
everything.
scroll up. It was the last thing I said.
No, it wasn't about scrolling up. I didn't open it.
He just didn't
I-
look at it.
I hadn't looked at Instagram yet. It was from the night before, and it was the next day, and so I just saw that on my
It
feed.
doesn't matter. It's an irrelevant programming that shouldn't be a state. Anyway. We're coming out against Montana even existing. Yes, that is now my official stance.
Listen, go Grizz. But more importantly,
Go Grizz.
go Canes. Beat FSU this weekend. Anything else to add?
Nope.
Cue the Sox outro.
Don't cry.
We get buckets.
Keep it chill.
Yeah, baby.
Wear good socks.
Buckets.